Hi, welcome back to our HTML and CSS website coding using application Visual Studio Code. So in the previous lesson, we have been learning a lot of things: how to insert your CSS into your HTML code, how to link HTML code to the CSS, and today I'm going to take a look at how to use a complete if you want to design a website uh, with Visual Studio Code or with the HTML and CSS. How are you going to combine these two coding systems together? In the previous lessons, we learned something about creating the CSS link alone, then linking it onto the HTML code. So for this tutorial, which is going to be our last lessons, we are going to create a web page that contains both CSS and HTML. So that is what we are going to do now. So I'm just closing all my applications so that I'll have a blank sheet. Then we'll choose new page. So when the new comes, I'll just have to save it. So the saving is where I'll be giving it layout layout layout.html. So I will just give it the name like that, then we'll start. So in this lesson I'm going to type everything. I will finish typing the CSS, then we'll continue with the HTML code. So this is how it goes as you be doing every website. Now you need to have your open and back open and close HTML command. Then we'll continue with the next one, which is the head. Then the head will follow with a style for our CSS. So as I made mention, we are going to insert our CSS into our HTML code direct without linking the page onto a different word CSS. So I will just continue. So just have to pay attention to the code that I'm using. So this code will help you to understand what the CSS is all about. We've been going through, but I'm giving you in a full word. I'm giving you a full details of if you want to link or if you want to insert your CSS into your HTML website. This is how we do it. So I'm going to insert all this command, and I'll go in for background. So put it in your mind that background is very necessary. So background color, I will insert this code F1 F1 F1. So this is what I will be using for the background. Then I will go in for header. So I'll go in for header. So in the header I'll be inserting padding 30 pixels. Then we're going for text align. So the text align to I'm going to choose center. And from text align I'll move to the background. What is the color or what is the image color for the text for the header? So I'm going to choose background. I will choose white. So I'm going to set this. So the white color code is also FF 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my code for S. So I finish with the header. Then we'll move to the next one, which is my header size. The header size, I just need a bigger font size of it, so I'll just have to specify it. So this is my header one. So I'll open my bracket, then give it font size. So I have my font size over here, which is 50 px. So that's what I'll insert for the header one. Then I'll go to top navy. So I'll just open my bracket. Let me bring my dots at the end. So I'll open my bracket for the top navy. We'll move to flow. We'll move to flow. High. We're going for background. So background, what color? Then we choose. This time I said I'm inserting the commands. So I'll go in for this color. So this is my top navy. Going for the next one, which is top navy click. If someone wants to click, what actions will the person see when the person put the cursor on it. So I'm going to insert float. So for the float, I'm going to choose the left option. Then we're going for display. So for the display, I'm going to choose what blog. So I'll choose blog. Then for me to go in for color, as this. So for the color too, I'm going to insert F2, F2, F2. This is the color for the button. If the person put the cursor on it, he or she must see that. So I will insert my color. I paste line, choose what center, and we'll go in for next one says padding. So the padding I'm going to choose 14 px, 15 px. This is the measurement that I will need for it. Then we'll go for the text decoration. So at the text decoration, I need to choose none. I don't need any color or anything on it. So I'll just finish. So I'm finished with my navigation button. If the person put the cursor on it, what actions should the person see? So the next one is going to be my top navy dot hover. If the person click, what does the person should see? What he or she should see is what we call the hover. So if you choose my hover, I'm going to give it the background color. So from the background color, I'm going to choose insert my code D. So this is my color for it. Then we're going for color. So there's two different things over here. So I'm going to choose black over here. So this is my color code. The person click, or if the person put the cursor on it, the first one shows the color of it, then the later when the person click, I should see black color. So that is what we mean by hover. Now let's go for the division of my website. So I'm going to choose left column. I need to separate my website, so I have to insert left column. So my left column, what am I going to insert? Float. So float, I'm going to choose the left option. And then we'll go on for the next one, which says read. As usual, in your website development, this width and height, you are not going to leave that. I'm going for the right, so I've choose the left one, so let's go for the right column. So I'll have my have my right column with my open tag. So the right column I'm going to insert float over there. So float, I'm also going to choose the left. Then we're going for weight. So the weight I'm going to insert 25% for that. We're going for background color. So for background color, I'm going to choose this option F1, F1, F1. This is the color that I'll be over there. Then we're going for my padding. So for my pattern, I'm gonna use left option and set 20 px. So this is the CSS added to the HTML. So let's go. Let's insert. Let me insert this command with my bracket open. So fake image. Don't worry about the fake image. I'm using it to give you the idea of how you can add your CSS onto your HTML code. So I'll choose this command. So I'm going to insert my weight. So the weight I'm going to give it 100%. Then I'll give it a padding. So my padding I'm going to choose 20 px. For my fake image, these are the things that I want it to be on the page. So I'm moving on to the next one, which is going to be card. It's going to be card. So this is my card with my open bracket background. So after all this command, when I finish everything and go back to the browser, you see the layout of this website. So just take your time and study the code. That's all. If you cannot study it, you can just you can put it aside whenever you want to develop something and you need any of this code, then you go in for the video and go through to it. So yeah, moving onward, I'm going for a row. So don't get confused, it's the same thing. So the row 2, I'm going to insert my content. So the content, I'm going to choose this option. Then we're going for display. We're going for display. I'll choose table. Then we're going for clear. I'll have both over there. So this is the row after. Then we're going for footer. So if you don't understand anything, you can contact us, or you can contact me personally through my email or my contact. It will help you to understand everything. So for the footer padding, I'm going to insert PS. Then we're going for text align. So the text align, I'm going to choose center. Then we're going for background. So the background, I'm going for a code called DDDD. So this is my background for it. then we're going for margin top. So the margin top, I'm going to insert 20 ps. So this is my CS for the, the layout of my website. So let's add some few items to it to complete the CSS. Now I have something called media. So if you want to insert a media screen, you have access to what to insert. So the media screen, I'm going to add something media screen and what bracket max width. So the max width, I'm going to insert 800 ps. So the 800 ps will be for any media that will be inserted over there. So don't just get confused. As I said, after all these things, you will insert something and you will see. So I have my left column over here. So I'll choose my left column, command dot right column. So this represents the both command. So we're going for width. So for the width, I'm going to use 100%, and we'll add my padding. Some commands, put it in your mind that you are not going to stop using it. You'll be using it till you are done. So for my padding, I'm going to insert 0. Let me clear this. Go in for this. This needs to be changed to this. Alright. So I'll go in for my padding. Then the pattern I will set 0 over there. So this is my first media. So I'm going to copy the same command. It's either I copy the same command or I can even just type everything first. You let me insert everything first. So I'll have my media over here. Media and what? Bracket open max. Sorry. Max width is going to be 400. And this. Then we'll insert the top navy. So I'll choose my navy in my width option. So this is going to be my field, which is going to be then we'll insert this command called width. As usual, we'll be using this till the end of this lesson. So far so good. I'm through with the CSS. So if you can see, all these CSS that I've inserted are my layout of the website. So immediately I start inserting the HTML code to communicate with the CSS code, it will display on my web page for me. So let me go in for my site folder, which is site 1. Then I have to identify if I can see my layout in there. So I have my layout over here. So if I open it, let's see, if I open it, what will I see for now? So this is what a website is done using HTML and what CSS. So I'm just opening the layout page to see whether the CSS will add or not. So you can see that the background is already what activate. So it's left with the dimensions or the layout design itself. So I'll just have to go back and what finish the HTML code before everything was displayed. So I'll go back. So I'm going to insert the code for Alright, so let's go for the body. So for the body, he hasn't uh, this. So my HTML body, I'm going to insert div. The div is very important. Okay, okay. And one more. So I will just open my div class, which will identify the word, the CSS. So I'll insert my header. So the CSS header is this. So this is my. So immediately I'll have my close there. Then I will insert my H1. If you could remember, I inserted H1 tag over there for the header. So my website, I'll have my website as my title. Then in here I'll have my P, which is called paragraph. So I'm going to insert this. So resize the browser. So I'm just welcome to our web page. Then I'll open it back and say resize resize the browser resize the browser resize the browser to see the effect. So that is the additional thing that I just added to it. So I will go in for another div class. As usual, we want to locate all these command that we've inserted at the CSS. So this is my top navy. So the top navy, I'm going to insert my href. So the href, I'm not going to insert anything, just going to type in insert link one. Then all that I have to do is just make a copy of it and paste it. So I'm going to paste it 3 or 4. So 1, 2, 3. So this is my length. So I will just have to make changes over here. So 3. Then the last one, I'm going to give it 4. Then in here I will insert something called star. So the star, I'm going to choose what float. So the float, I'm going to insert right. So that is additional command that I've just inserted with. So I'm done with the top navigation. So I'm going for the rows and the left and the right columns. So I also open another div command. Navigate class. Choose website row. Then we close it. Have my. So I'll go in for another div class. Then the div classes, I'm going to choose left. I'm going to choose left column. Then we'll have my close there. So I will insert